All right, welcome one and all. This is a quick one-shot Dungeons and Dragons campaign that hopefully our players will succeed in. If not, then I win, right? So,
Something like that.
That's how this game is played.
right. So we are set in Menzo Branson. We are actually two separate parties of dark elves. And so if we want to kind of introduce ourselves, we can. If House Welver would like to say hello, then. Are you sideways? Oh, that was kind of awesome.
Yeah, I can do that. It adjusts quickly. I'm using my phone for the Zoom conference, for what it's worth. So I am Irifay of House Wyvern, or Weavern, or I don't know.
Welvier.
Welvier.
Yes.
And I am Zasada, cleric.
And I am the inept ranger Annoyus, or that guy.
Oh, so House Imran, and by the way, and if you want to tell people where to find you, half of us in this stream have podcasts. Some of us multiple. So, but House Imran.
After you.
Sure, I am Jen, and I'm going to be playing Talela of House Imran. When you are done watching this game, you can find me at Vanished or at In Defense of Liberty. Both podcasts are super cool.
I am Jeff. I am going to play Yazor Imran, and I'm the Dungeon Master of Dice and Dreary podcast.
So if you die here, then Crethin's definitely going to bite it.
Yes.
Dice and Dreary.
So just remember that.
And it won't be because of his terrible rolls.
Yes.
Well, that's likely to die anyways.
You won't be able to blame it on the dice anymore.
Oh, I'll still blame it on the dice. For anybody who's
I have nothing to plug, but Hillary can plug her. She's a writer.
Oh, cool.
She can plug.
Yeah.
She doesn't do the podcasting though. She has a web serial.
I do. I have a retelling of Shakespeare's The Tempest as a science fiction story set on a failing space colony, which is free to read at manyworldsfiction.com. MANY.
Oh, nice. Oh, I'll check that out. I love The Tempest. Awesome.
I guess that falls on me. I'm Nate McKeever, Nate_McKeever, pretty much on every social media platform, and I am one of two co-hosts for the Backlog Breakdown, a podcast about stewardship, video games, and trying to be an adult. And we're really, really good at being bad at brevity. So
Y'all spent in the latest episode, 15 minutes just making fun of me, and that wasn't even the topic.
That's because we're your friends and
Right.
we like you.
I'm Kai. I'm going to be the dungeon master tonight. I am Crethin on Dice and Dreary, and Kai on the Retro Zoo Super Show. So if anybody is joined us so far, and y'all remind me to keep bringing this up if people join us, is that in the channel points, which is right below your the little typing area under chat, there's a little Technocoin area. If you click on that, there is an option there's a dark purple and a pink option that the players cannot use, but that can award our players advantage or disadvantage on their next roll. And so if you think they're doing a good job, by all means, grant them advantage. If you think they need to suffer a little bit, then give them disadvantage. But as I said, we are in Menzo Branson. This is a underground, just massive city of where the Drow live. It is filled not just with Drow, but various other races that are nearly all slaves. It is lit up with various lights of purple, of green, of blue, but that's really for decoration, since or for the slaves, since the drow can see in the dark. This is a place that is made up of several different houses that are vying for control, and Loth, the spider goddess, kind of likes it that way. Kind of likes everybody kind of picking and scratching at one another. The members of the party of House Welver, you have been summoned into the presence of one of the priestesses of the house, whose name is Eclavis, and she specifically is speaking to Zasaven, but all of you have been summoned, and she says to you, they have. This is the last straw. What they have done, this cannot be unanswered. House Imran has kidnapped Trialara, who, and you know Trialara as one of the priestesses of the house, and very important figure in y'all's house. So we have seen those worthless creatures taking her north of town in the caves that head upwards. I'll tell you. I'll give you the location. Take these two males. I want these creatures dead. I want Trialara brought back. If they have killed her, then make them suffer all the more.
As you wish, it shall be done.
Good. Do not return to me without this having been done. You know the consequences. So you are free to go, and you are given a location in a place that's familiar to you. That is north of town. And there are some various like network of caves. Some of them have been intentionally, dug for easier access to different areas for the drow. Some of them are natural to this area. This happens to be a natural one, and it's not particularly useful. It actually just kind of goes up and circles around, and then comes back down, and makes a kind of little half circle there. We are going to jump over. Let me bring y'all over to the map, and we are going to, first of all, we need to get rid of some people because our third party member was not able to make it.
We have too many questions during the briefing.
Right. All right, so hopefully y'all have all been brought over in Roll20 to the map, and we are actually over by two members of House Imran. Now, it should be noted up front that you did nothing to Trialara. You actually saw...
A likely story.
Right.
Don't buy it.
No. I'm sending you a secret message right now. So, you actually noticed, quite by accident, on your patrols, you have noticed this just great, large, hulking figure who was you barely caught a glimpse of it, but it was carrying a drow priestess with it and heading up into these caves. So you have you thought it wise to gather more information and figure out exactly what's going on. And so if so you have followed it here. It should be noted that any attempts to actually find tracks have failed, but you do know these caverns, and so you know it only goes in one direction. It's not very complicated, and so this is the way you are going. By the way, they are heading to your left, over where I'm marking. That's where you saw it go, but it's no longer in sight. So y'all are free to go.
Do we know what it was, or was it just a hulking figure?
It was just a hulking figure. It was very large, but you don't. You're not sure. It was. It was. It certainly was not a drow.
Okay.
And how long ago did we actually see it?
Yeah, you've been following for probably 20 or 30 minutes since you actually last saw it. Now, it could not have come back the other way, since this cavern is not very wide, and so you believe that you're still on the right path, but you are not sure.
Do you want to sneak ahead, and I will back you up?
Yes, I can do that. So I'm going to go a little bit ahead.
All right. Now let me know. By the way, if you can or cannot move your characters.
It looks
Let me
like
try.
Yeah.
I can.
Hold on. Slides.
Yeah, I can move mine.
All right.
So I'm going
Yes, I can move.
Cool.
I'm going to stealthily walk ahead and allow Yezor to stay behind and protect the area behind.
All right. If you could give me a stealth roll. Oh, with an 18. Very nice.
Ooh, that's stealthy.
That is very, very stealthy.
I am the knight.
All right.
Nice.
So, you just for brevity's sake, House Welvir has y'all like I said know this cavern. You realize that this party has gone. These two have gone this way. The two tracks that you can find. You don't know anything about the whole thing, if that's really true, and I'm not making it up. Have gone this way, and so you've decided to kind of cut it around the other side and are coming from the other direction. And so y'all are right over here.
Okay.
And so y'all are free to move and act as you will.
Well, first things first, since we're in a unfriendly environment, I'm going to go ahead and cast Mage Armor. And let's see. And I don't know if it rolls, but I can try it. False Life. So I'll do it at level 1. Presume.
Okay.
Because as a fiendish warlock, I can do that for free. So
Nice.
why the heck not?
Yeah.
So it's without it was a first level spell. So
Cool. So that's so the false life is 1d4 plus 4 temporary hit points, right?
yeah. So you just type in roll 1d4, or how does that work for this
It
system?
gives you a slash roll.
Slash.
There's also a dice roller in the little side panel on the left.
Okay. And then +4.
Plus 4, so it'd be 5.
So the 5.
So
Yeah.
on your character sheet, there is a space right by your hit points for temporary hit points, and you can just throw it right in there.
Yep. And my armor class is already 13, so it doesn't change my armor class, but in case it comes up with certain force damage or certain other things. So
Great.
meanwhile, I think my being a pack warlock, and are we doing bad accents or what are we doing?
Sure.
I'm against bad accents.
I am.
Excellent. I
Hey,
just have to figure out which one I'm doing.
you've played with me before. You know how fond I am of bad accents.
Yes. Well, I'm going to presume that. I'm going to go with the daggers. It looks like better with daggers. It's going to be my packed blade.
Okay.
So I will be occasionally juggling my packed blade, which will occasionally toss it up and disappear, reappear in my hand, and just kind of be playing with it.
Nice.
Basically when I'm bored.
Nice.
So what now?
Annoyance?
I think we were sent here with someone. I'm afraid. Like, listen, Annoyus is that kind of guy. He's afraid to make a decision without being explicit what to do. So he's not a type A, which I think is fairly commonplace among males in Drow society.
I hope you at least have your weapons ready.
Yes, it is always ready. See? Poof! Here's the dagger.
I
Here's
was
my
not
dagger.
speaking to you.
Ah, well, you know.
Annoyus, do you at least have your weapons at the ready?
Which ones?
By the way, I apologize to the audience. I just realized that I had all y'all on echo this whole time because, of course, I did.
Fantastic.
Yes, but it is fixed now.
Do you want me to go in with the stabbies or with the shooty?
They will be far away at first, so use the longer one.
So we go with the shooty.
I'm as smart as you are, by the way.
Oh dear. I'm of average intelligence and above average wisdom. And charisma, for that matter.
My charisma, I'm a ranger, just so everybody knows. My charisma is not great. This is why he is Annoyus.
Yes.
If I can get just a second, I'm just going to make sure that I am... Okay. All right, I think I'm good.
So,
if anybody wants to
for the sake of
into the stream and check
brevity, I'm going to assume that since I am the ranger, that you want me to do some ranging.
Of course. Go in front, follow the tracks.
Where? Again, sorry.
Go in front and follow the tracks.
So you would have you would know they would be in this direction.
All right. I will move towards where I know the direction. So, boop. There we go.
All right. Okay, so y'all can, if y'all both want to kind of move in, you're obviously at some point going to find each other. There are plenty of rocks to hide behind. If you want to go ahead and kill each other, then this game will be very short, which is fine by me. But
I'm definitely going to keep behind Leia and try to take cover Talea, you're sneaking, right? You're hiding in shadows.
I am ahead, and I am sneaking, and I haven't, as far as I know, been found yet, but I'm listening to try and see when I first hear the bumbling of Annoyus.
Listen, he's not that incompetent. He's
Oh.
got a fairly decent dex.
It's just not smart.
He's just got a
Listening-
bad attitude.
I'm
Probably his
listening for bad
grumbling.
accents and
All right, so yeah, are kind of getting within range of one another. If you want to do perception rolls to see who sees who first.
all right.
Oh no.
Jen sees
That was
no
awesome.
one.
Hold on.
Do I get advantage because I'm hiding?
It hurts them in seeing you for sure.
Do I get to give all of them disadvantage because I'm hiding?
Actually, Yazor is completely out of view from them, and with your stealth roll, that's not a bad idea. But with Yazor getting a 22, I think he's going to spot some people first.
If I can make eye contact with Talea and I think Drow often use like hand signals to communicate.
She rolled a 2.
Might not see your hands.
Might not see my hands. I will attempt to signal to her where I think people are coming and to take cover.
Okay. Do I see his hand signal?
Yeah, sure. That's fine.
Okay, so I give the signal back that we should both hide and prepare our weapons.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna take some cover, knowing that there's some people approaching. I'm gonna take cover, ready my weapons.
All right.
Sure, should I stand here? Be a target?
I mean, that sounds ideal for me, but I'm not the boss.
Yeah, stand there. Be a target.
Excellent. I love being target. Anyone else want some rat? Rat is very tasty right now.
I'm going to sort of see if I can. There's that rock outlook, or I'm going to see if I can sort of get around and almost sort of like go for a flank, if that's, and just kind of level up on them. So.
All right. Imran, any move that you want to make?
I'm waiting until I see somebody. Right.
Yeah, we're in hiding. Do you want me to roll stealth?
Sure.
As well, because we have both taken cover.
Yeah, and y'all are both coming within at least partial sight at this point. So yeah, go ahead and do stealth.
Not great.
All right, Annoyus,
I am the knight still.
Yes, Yazor kind of it's like, okay, let's be stealthy. And then he slips, and like he was kneeling down, but he still slips over. And so
I say let's be stealthy and quiet, and then I pull my sword out with a very loud and long metal on metal sound.
And I give him this glare like
someone should be oiling their sword more.
All right, so Annoyus, you definitely are aware of at least Yazor's presence at this point.
I think like just because he is that guy, he's gonna sort of take a page out of Crethin and Sprocket's book and say, "Hello."
that is trademarked, my friend. All right. So
you'll get your royalty check in the mail.
I'm going to say back, stay where you are.
I am.
I don't really need to move to stick arrows in you. So we can talk and you can do this the nice way, or we can turn you into pincushions.
So you won't be able to shoot many arrows without any hands. What's their house name again?
You're
Welvier.
Welvier. That's better. I like that better.
Welvier. The bad guys.
Again, I'm probably gonna stick you full of pointy sticks before you get close enough to chop off my hands. Just I'm throwing that out there. You know,
Can we just talk?
I'm willing to engage in civil discourse here, or
Hi.
pincushion.
I think Yazor sword up, in even more attention and say, "Stay right there.
Okay.
What's your business here?"
Let me move the screen.
I'm looking to find someone, but I'm mostly target practice right now.
Be quiet. Sigh.
There's 3 of you.
So can I recognize at a glance that this is House Imran?
Yeah, I'm assuming they wear certain colors or uniform or something like that. Sure.
It's pretty much the way we walk.
You have taken our priestess, Trielara. Admit it.
No such
Admit it
thing.
now, and perhaps we'll take some amount of mercy on you, if she still lives. If she does not, you will suffer greatly.
Pincushion is an option.
We've done no such thing. How dare you accuse us of such villainy that only House Welvin would commit?
We're drow. Can we just get beyond the pretense? Like, we would probably all do this if we thought we could get away with it.
That's fair. That actually brought silence to the team. Wow, that's
he makes a good point. he's not lying. We are all drow.
So at this point,
if you have not taken our priestess, then explain what has happened to her.
At this point, I'm gonna step out of the shadows and go ahead and reveal myself. I'm not gonna hide anymore.
They're like, oh, there's somebody else.
2 for pincushions.
And I'm specifically gonna address Zesivin, and I'm gonna ask, what makes you think that we have this person that you're looking for?
You were witnessed. Your house was witnessed taking her into these caves.
I don't believe you. You are lying.
Then provide some sort of evidence or explanation or some other plausible reason why we should not slaughter you where you stand, and find some others who would tell the truth when confronted with your decapitated heads.
Go ahead and try. We'll cut you down right now. You're the one coming over to us, accusing us of kidnapping one of yours, and you have nothing but somebody told you that they saw. I don't believe you. You're lying.
There's your proof.
Math. There's math. There's 3 of us, 2 of you. I have long shooty pincushions. Again.
There are 2 of us that you know of.
Yeah.
There may be a barbarian coming at any second. You don't know.
This is truth.
For the audience, we our 6 couldn't join us at the last minute, so that's what I mean by that.
Annoyus would not have that knowledge, so I see 2 pincushions again. So what are you guys doing here? Like, let's just make this real easy. Why are you here? Give us a reasonable answer, and we don't have to do the pincushion thing.
Does this belong to you? I don't have to give you a reason why I'm here.
Well, I'm trying to be reasonable again.
I was joking when I told y'all could kill each other and end the adventure early.
Would anyone else like some wrath? I think it's very good here. I found.
Enough with the rat.
I'm going to say, well, we, unlike some families, not going to name any names, respect the other drow and are in fact following up on some sort of creature that has been taken some drow against their will through here. That's
now
what is
you
our
see
business.
fit to mention this?
You could have
Came in here
opened with
accusing
that.
us. You came in here accusing us of crimes. Why would you expect us to be open with you?
I mean, I did say hello and offered not to turn you into a pincushion. I feel like that's a pretty diplomatic approach here. I'm just saying.
Sounds kind of passive aggressive to me.
What do you know
agree.
of this creature, and whom has it taken?
We do not know. It was a priestess, and it is some sort of hulking beast.
Hey, DM, can I do a perception check to see if I can pick up any tracks or anything?
Yeah, go for it. Nope.
I do not. Hmm.
Are you telling me that
I just thought
you saw nothing? Because the last we saw, it was headed in the direction from whence you guys came.
We have seen
Perhaps-
nothing.
Perhaps returning back to its masters.
I mean, I just had a really bad perception check, so apparently, yeah, kind of missed that one.
Does this particular creature leave tracks you can point us to?
We have
That's what
lost
we have seen.
the trail.
Hypothetically, let's just say we give you the benefit of the doubt. Where was this alleged creature headed?
Yeah, that away.
That way?
That way.
I've
okay.
picked that
Points.
direction.
That way.
Points in that direction. Okay. Just trying to be the only sort of reasonable person here, because I'd rather not turn anyone into a pincushion, rather not get stabbed. Like, I'm kind of partial to my skin. I'm going to throw this out here and say, nobody start commencing with the spell slinging or the stabbing. I'll go check out the area, and hopefully my eyeballs will work this time and see if I can see something, because I'm a ranger. We range. That's kind of like in the job description. I could do this, or we could just sit here and argue and be passive aggressive. I mean, we are drow. Again, this is
I'm
sort
very
of
good at
our,
being
our
passive
trademark.
aggressive.
I'm very good at being aggressive.
Yes,
And that is why I travel with him.
Yes, Ranger, go look again. This time, look harder.
All right.
All right,
So I'm
you're gonna.
moving.
Are you just gonna kind of do a circle around the area?
Yeah, I'm just gonna sort of, like, without getting too far out of eye shot, I'm just gonna kind of like move out a little bit. I guess I'll just roll perception again.
Okay.
I'm gonna lean over to Talea and say, the Rangers of House Imran would be able to pick up the trail.
I have my doubts, but we will see.
All right. So as you go, you don't see any tracks, but you at the corner of your eye you see like just a strange shimmer to the wall to the north up here.
Okay. Hey guys, no tracks, but weird shiny bits on the wall.
Shiny bits.
Might bear some investigation. Just throwing that out there.
Let me see what it is.
Up here.
We should go follow them.
Yes. Mustn't let them out of our sight.
Oh, I'm still standing here. I am distracting.
Feel
Look at me.
free
I'm
to
distracted.
stay here.
Okay.
Yeah, I think we just walk on by.
So, can I do a perception?
Yeah, and you don't even need to. Once you're really close up on this wall, it looks weird. There's not really any way to describe it. There's just this sense that it's just there's something about it that's not quite right.
Can I go up and poke it?
Yep.
I go
And
up and poke it.
your hand will hit nothing and just kind of pass through the wall.
This ranger is very
Shove him
competent.
through.
That's
shoved him through.
interesting.
I'm gonna go.
He's male.
Yeah.
He's expendable.
Hey guys, there's things over here,
I'm
like
gonna
a room.
head on through as well, not letting him get out of my sight.
Wait to
Okay.
see if anybody
I'm going
comes
to
back.
Yeah, I'm going to confidently follow.
I wait to see if anyone comes back.
Room.
Why is that not moving my other map? Hold on. I gotta manually move that because doesn't want to work for me.
Like there's tiles and stuff on the floor, guy.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, not cave.
Yeah, this is.
So
You
Can I
communicate
hear-
very well.
Can I hear the
Definitely.
voices on the other side of the portal, or no?
yeah, no, it's
And noise
it's
talks pretty
essentially
someday.
just an illusion. You can
Okay.
hear from the other side.
And I'll go through.
Where you are is you are in a temple, and y'all actually know about this temple. The Drow have been here long enough to know what's happened around here. But this is an ancient structure that hasn't been used in forever. In fact, you've made a point to seal it from the outside, and there's really nothing in it that is of interest, but you are aware of its presence in here. As you come in, you notice, what you would expect from a long forgotten temple. It's dusty. It doesn't smell good. There are in the northeast section, kind of the wall has just kind of crumbled in, and so there's dirt kind of piling up in that area. On along the walls, there are several sarcophagus whichever one is right.
Got the guy.
You actually see a couple of rats come out from behind one of the sarcophagi and run up to this far door.
Hey, Irifei.
Don't
some
get too
rats.
excited, Irifei.
And they kind of scurry up, and the door's slightly ajar on the far side, and it's in between these kind of two just massive statues, and they run through and to the other side.
May I?
Hey, you're the rat guy.
All right. Excuse me. Coming through.
Are you gonna try to catch them?
Yeah, I'm gonna try to Eldritch Blast them.
Okay.
What are you Eldritch blasting?
The rats. One of them, anyway.
All right.
That sounds like a little bit of overkill. I love it.
Extra crispy.
With a 17, that definitely hits, and yeah, that toasts the rat. The other one kind of squeaks loudly and hurries up through the door. It ends up kind of up on the north side of the body.
And what was the point of that, Irifei?
Extra protein. A body like this does not maintain itself. Must eat lots of protein.
I can appreciate that. So I'm just gonna like go up and sort of tap on the door.
Okay.
And just kind of just see if it seems like it's open, but unless our rogue wants to check for traps or something. It could be.
Maybe if you ask me a little nicer.
Are you waiting? Or are you waiting for her to check traps?
I'm kind of like looking at her with my hand like kind of hovering over the door. Just kind of.
You're kind of doing
Quick side accidental question: would you consider the rats to be hostile? Have been?
No.
Okay.
So I look over at Yazor,
Oh, well.
and I have this I have this like I am done with this bullshit kind of attitude, and I walk up and I push open the door.
Yeah, I exchange a knowing glance. I'm like, nod, roll my eyes.
Okay.
Yeah. So I pick up the rat, and when I hold it close, I try to drink in its life essence, but it doesn't seem to quite work.
So Layla, if you could roll a dex save.
Okay.
You're actually gonna
As
roll
I
2
search for
dex
it
saves.
on the sheet. Give me 1 second. Saves. Where are the saves? Oh no.
Upper left.
Upper left. Aha.
Okay. One more.
Oops. Same roll.
All right. Okay. As you come to touch the door, these 2 statues suddenly go completely never-ending story on you, and their eyes open up, and these kind of just they're lasers shoot out at you, and you get zapped by both of them for a total of 3 damage because you rolled very nicely on damage.
Ooh.
So as you do that,
I say, "Ow!"
This is
I'm going
why
to make an Arcana check.
we let the rogue
because-
go first.
Yeah. Try to figure out what this is.
I see the competence of House Imran.
So as you're kind of looking at them and figuring out that this is a magical trap, and it is active and will continue to be active. The 5 intact sarcophagi begin to open.
Right.
Super duper.
That's not good.
So what does my Arcana check get me in terms of I'm looking at these statues as she gets blasted at? Give me any useful information? It may not.
Essentially that, as you approach
Okay.
the door, it's going to probably try to zap you. It's magical, so it's probably it probably has certain conditions to let certain people in.
So I think there's something we have to do to get past the statues, like a condition or something. It seems some sort of writing indicates.
Perhaps smash the statues.
I don't know.
Let's hold off.
I don't
on the
know.
smashing
There
for right now.
There are things I think that actually could afford to be smashed coming out of the sarcophagi. Just again.
And
like
5 zombies kind of come out and go.
This is clearly a trap that House Welvin led us into.
No,
dude, you can't even say our name right.
I can say it right.
You can't even say your own name right. What are you talking about?
I can say your name right. I just choose not to.
Yeah, will you turn undead?
So if we can roll initiative, if you click on your icon first, then it should.
Initiative. A 9. Great.
Is there like a shortcut for that, or are we just like straight D20 roll, or what is that?
If you click on your icon, your little avatar there on the map, and then click initiative on your character sheet, it will roll it and put you in the little turn order shelf automatically.
Maybe. And what? Listen, we already talked about like my ineptitude when it comes to tech. Click guy.
You can also just pull up your character sheet, and then above your hit points is the initiative box.
See, that's my speed. Oh, boy. Too many tools, people. Listen, I am... there we go.
Nice.
There we go.
All right.
1T.
All right, so you are actually first.
Mistress, which one of these things would you like me to make dead? Or dead again? Re-dead? What's more unliving?
Any one of them.
Pin go.
Mm-hmm. All right. I'm just looking here. Just like, I'm just gonna go for like the easiest shot. So it looks like that one on the left, my left, or the way that I'm facing, sort of right in the center there, the middle of the 3 sarcophagi. I'm just gonna, and we will do that thing.
All right, that definitely hits. So if you will click on the longbow button on your attack roll, that will give you damage.
Nope. I hit it twice. My bad.
All right, so it kind of plunks it right in the chest, and its response to that is, ah.
Yeah, he's very articulate. I appreciate that.
Talela, what are you going to do?
I'm going to aim for... Can I reach the same one from where I am?
Yeah, just barely.
Well, I can move forward too before, or can I not?
Now you can move. You're coming over here.
Yeah, I can move a little closer.
Are you ranged attacking, or are you stabby?
Yes.
Oh,
no,
okay.
I'm gonna ranged attack, but I'm gonna move slightly closer and then use my short bow.
Okay. Oh.
Oh.
That was a one.
No.
Oh no.
That clatters into the one of the pillars, and it bounces off one of the sarcophagus, and then it kind of does like a 90-degree angle and along the wall, and then it swings back around and hits one of the statues in the eye, and it just bounces off.
That's on purpose.
Please tell me it was that cartoon ricochet noise for everyone.
Oh
too.
Yeah. Even the zombies are going,
We're all following it with our eyes.
The one zombie just sort of cringes in like a sympathy, sort of like, oof.
I meant to do that.
Right.
Okay.
Okay, so they're gonna kind of come forward. A lot of them aren't going to be able to make their targets quite yet, but this one is going to take a swipe at Sasaven. And does a 7 hit? Doubt it.
My AC is 15.
Okay, so no. So it kind of comes lunges at you, and you deftly sidestep it as these guys come forward as well. All right, now you have your shot at revenge. Sasaven.
All right, so I will do turn undead.
Okay. And that's everything around you, right?
That's a radius spell last time
Mm-hmm.
I checked.
It's within 30 feet.
Nice. Okay. So that might.
Each undead must make with a wisdom saving throw. And if fails, is turned for 1 minute. I must try to move away.
So, Kai, you can actually click on the little icon in the gear, and there should be an aura option where you can set
Oh, cool.
how many feet.
Oh, nice. That's fancy. So I can't find it. So I know these two are out of range. So wisdom saving throw. Oh, thank you. You're gonna have to teach me how to do that at some point. All right, and what's your spell save?
Good question. What is my?
It's on your on the spell slide of your
12.
12. Okay. All right.
One of those, but use the single cup setting.
So we got two that have been affected.
Awesome.
And so this one made its save throw, and these two are outside the radius. So Irafe, or unless you want to move, that one was turned, so it wouldn't be an attack of opportunity.
Moving it sounds like a great plan.
All right, Irafe.
The rat got him.
You're muted, by the way.
Yeah, I was trying not to have you guys hear me eat. It's
He is
noisy.
eating rat.
Yeah, exactly.
He's like,
There's
oh,
nicely with
is there a
barbecue
battle?
sauce.
Let's see. I think I'm trying to find the function where it lets me draw things. Let's see. I think there we go.
Yeah.
So let's see. That's 15 feet. I mean, I need to move that close. Almost ready. Range. Oh no, that's right. 15 feet is good. So I think that's 15 and 20. Okay, need to move slightly closer. That should do it. Okay, burning hands.
All right.
So let's get a burning hands, and so that'll be 3. So I just throw. They make a dex save, and I roll 3d6. Should be able to hit them both.
You definitely hit them both because they both rolled under 3 on their dex saves. So
okay, they each take 14 points of fire damage, and they are on fire.
Nice. They don't like that at all, and in fact, they quite enthusiastically say to you, "Ah!"
Happy to oblige.
Yazor.
Let's see here. I am going to charge in. Charge into the first one here, and just go in for a swing. Let's see here.
Yeah.
That'll
hit.
14. Is that adding my modifier plus 2 strength? Plus 1 mod.
That was.
I think it's actually 16 because it doesn't look like it's adding the +2 for my
You added
single.
You rolled a 9, then it was +2, +1, +2.
Proficiency is the 2.
Wait, no, that
and
should
then
be
strength is the 2.
That should be 2 + 1 + 1 + 2. Sorry.
Either way, I hit. You said.
Yeah.
Okay. Then my damage 6.
Okay. Tell me how you take him out.
Well, this flaming zombie. As I just rush up to it, I like to picture his head is like the top of his head is on fire, like a little campfire on the top of his head, and I swing around and just lop off his head. Just this flaming head goes rolling through the hall as his decaying body collapses.
And I give him an air high five.
Yeah, same time.
Anoyas looks over and nods appreciatively. He appreciates that.
Yeah. The head actually rolls across the room and impales itself on the arrow that had missed earlier. Is in the corner.
I helped. That is right.
All right, Anoyas. It's your time to shine.
Well, they're the 2 zombies who are turned. I'm going to level at the one that is not, and see if I can turn him into a pincushion again. So I gotta do. I probably should just leave that up, huh? Let's go with that. And
that is gonna miss.
Oh, that's not good.
No. Do you want to move or anything?
I mean, I'll move back, back a little bit. So
don't move back too far. The statues are going to shoot you.
Yeah, I'm just going to get like close enough to not get zapped. I'm going to stay away from the door, but sort of move back a little bit. So.
All right. Talela.
So am I allowed to take my bonus action for cunning action before I take my regular action?
Sure.
Okay, because I wanted to try to hide first and then sneak attack this one here, that one. Well, it's not working, but the one directly in front of me.
This one or
that one? Yes, the first one.
Oh, just that one.
I don't know. Well, it's not working like it normally does for me.
That one.
Normally I can click on it and it does the circle, and it's not doing it for me this time. So I don't know why, but so I want to try to hide like behind this little column.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what does that entail?
Well, so I'm trying to do my bonus action first, because then if I'm able to successfully hide, then I can sneak attack. Right? Or is that not how sneak attack works?
Sneak attack is if you have advantage, or if the enemy you're attacking is within 5 feet of another.
So flanking, or
I see.
Yeah. So
so me being hidden won't help, or it will help.
Yeah, if you are hidden, then your first attack you become unhidden, but that attack will have advantage.
Right. Yeah.
Okay. Then yes, this is what I want to do.
Okay. So she has to roll for that, right?
I think I have to roll stealth first,
Yeah,
right?
stealth to successfully hide.
Okay.
Well, yeah, you definitely did that.
I hope so. We'd be in trouble if that we didn't.
Clearly, the arrow was meant as a distraction to let her hide.
Right.
Absolutely.
The zombie's actually still watching that arrow go.
Anoyas is now suitably impressed-ish.
So then I use my rapier.
Wow.
Yeah, that definitely hits. That nails it.
Ooh.
All right, so roll damage, and it'll be a a plus d6 on it.
So then how do
I remember
okay,
that right.
I come over here to do that?
Yep.
Oh, nice rolls.
Wow.
Very nice rolls. So 15
But
total.
now you're in melee.
Yeah.
Yeah, so let's move you to where you actually
Yeah. So
are
I
by the person.
yeah, I came back from
Yeah.
behind him.
Okay. Zombie time. So this one's going to try to hightail it out. Just straight out. He's going to get about that far.
He's trying to get away. Stop him.
And this one is actually going to be heading toward the door here. So our friend the zombie here is now not at all distracted by that arrow. And he's going to try to smack you. All right. Talela does a 15 hit.
It does.
Oof. Character sheet. All right. There's nothing at all weird that I'm going to roll completely spherical die. That hits you for 6. Right. Here. Going up against Zor with a 9.
No.
and now he's sad.
Yuzor laughs and just says that was adorable.
Is it saving?
I'm going to use my cantrip Sacred Flame on the one who is currently attacking Talela.
Okay.
I have has a range of 60 feet, so I can definitely do that.
Definitely.
It's a Dex saving throw.
Oh, they're good at that.
Not.
Actually got a 12. I don't think that makes it though. What was it? What was yours? 14, 15? Your spell save?
Actually, it is a 12.
Oh, it is a 12.
Yep.
So a tie still hits though. Right?
I believe you.
We're gonna go with it. Tie still hits.
Awesome.
So that is
A D8.
1d8. Go ahead and roll it.
So that's /R D8. Is that how that works?
I just use the dice roller. It's so much easier.
That's what I do. I don't actually know the command either. It's horrible.
Ah.
No, I see that now. Yeah. My screen is so much smaller. I don't have a lot of real estate. So
3.
All right. And thankfully that one was really, really close to the grave. Again. So does this one catch fire and burn into a puddly mass?
It is a flame-like radiance descends on the creature.
it's like holy fire.
Nice. And he can definitely not death save on that one. So nice. Airfay? Or if you want to move. Sorry, you can move as well if you'd like.
I'm good.
Let's see what I did. Oh, it didn't roll. Huh. Oh, I better do it from the other part of the character sheet. Okay. I'm good with where I am because there's somebody else to soak up if I need to. But I'm going to do Eldritch Blast. Hopefully take out this guy over here in a second. I'll point to him after I roll. I roll properly. So I'm going for, I don't know if this shows me clicking the guy or here.
No.
This.
See, I had this problem too. It's not just me.
Hold on.
I'm guessing it's
I need
this guy.
Yeah, let me just try holding. Yeah, there we go.
That's the one. Okay.
Okay. So I rolled a 20. Oh, sweet. No, not a natural 20. And so I definitely hit. I would be very surprised if I missed that zombie for 10 points of force damage.
Okay. Gosh, their saves are terrible. He is gone.
No, there's no save. There's no save. It's just a hit. My roll to hit, and then he does damage.
Oh no, they have a
Oh, got it. Yeah,
what is it called? Yeah, the undead. Undead prevents themselves from re-dying save.
Right.
And none of them. We're rolling like straight 2s on those whole time. So yeah, he.
You have Crethin's dice with you right now.
Yeah. But more,
Sprocket's
more
coin
importantly,
that he thinks is a D20.
Yeah. More importantly, as I presume that it is hostile to me, it invokes Dark One's Blessing, which in turn they gain temporary hit points equal to my Charisma plus Warlock level.
Oh wow, cool.
I don't know if it stacks with the other one, but I presume at least it goes to the one above, whichever one is higher at least.
Yeah, I would think that.
So at least my temporary hit points go up slightly. So I zap it and pull some of its necromantic energy back to me.
Nice.
Store it around my glimmering force armor that goes around me.
All right. Azor?
I am going to pull my hand axe off my belt and throw it at this one over here.
Mm-hmm.
That is a 10.
That is going to hit.
Nice. 7. Why is it? Oh, but just 7. The plus 3 would have been if I had gotten advantage or critical.
Right.
And then I'm going to run. I'm going to use my movement to go 30 feet, which brings me right here, right up to him.
Okay. Nice. So when he runs, attack of opportunity, right?
Yes. If that zombie moves, I get an attack.
Which he's going to. He's still nice. Annoyance.
Well, since he's right up in my grill there, I'm just gonna sort of be that guy. I'm gonna stroll up to this zombie that's fleeing towards the statues. I'm gonna pull out the longsword and take a swipe and see what happens.
Yeah, that'll definitely hit him.
And that was wrong button. See, again, this technology thing not working for me. Or there we go. That one should work. That should be that's the right one.
Oh, you did the longbow. I didn't even notice that. Aren't you glad you caught that? Because that's a crit.
I mean, that would have been if he would have missed at that point in time. He would have just like committed ritual suicide or something from shame.
Go ahead and do that damage. Let's see what he can do. Oh, nice.
Wow.
Very nice. Okay. You get him pretty good.
Okay.
All right. Layla?
Okay, I'm going to move here.
Flank him. Nice.
And rapier.
Okay, you got him. Damage?
5. And then do I get another D1, D6?
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Yep, you do.
Stacking that damage.
That's right.
He made his save on that one. You would have killed him, but he managed to stay dead. Yeah, that's right.
Managed to stay dead.
Yeah, managed to stay dead.
That makes sense.
But and yeah, so let's go ahead and do this one because this guy's got 1 hit point, and y'all are gonna get him. But Azor, let's roll an attack of opportunity. See if he gets out the door.
All right. 17.
Yeah, you hit him.
And 11.
He remains standing. And he heads out the door. This guy, there's 2 of you flanking him. Y'all got him. He's dead. Yeah, you'll like stab him on both sides of the head. So do y'all want to go chasing after that guy or let him run for a minute?
He'll be back eventually when he gets hungry.
Yeah. All right, so we are out of initiative, and this guy is now dead. And this will be a very good time to take a break if we want to take a few minutes. And as we come back, like the location of everybody's screens are different.
Oh no.
I don't.
Ours are correct.
Ours are fine.
House Imran
I don't
knows
know.
how to keep order.
Right.
Yes, that's correct.
All right, let's fix this real quick.
We have our screens under control. Get your screens under control.
That's crazy. All right, I apologize to everyone, but this will be easy to fix.
Will it?
Will it? I don't know.
Will it?
Okay, they need like a a Dungeons and Dragons streaming program that will keep everybody's face in the same place. All right, so welcome back. You are surrounded by a bunch of dead zombies. By the way, for anybody viewing, we if you do look at the channel points as we go, the channel points are right underneath the chat. You see, it's called Techno Coins. And you do have the option to buy advantage or disadvantage for the PCs on a particular roll. I would like to, though, say, if you do that, please don't wait till the last second because there is a slight delay, and that just makes a mess of things. So, y'all are in this room. These statues are zapping you when you try to go through the door, and there's some dead zombies.
Annoyus is gonna look at the statues. Are their laser eyes still like doing the laser glowy thing?
No, they look normal unless you touch the door. It's
Can
not.
I
It is
investigate
not
one
like
of the statues?
it's not like Never-Ending Story where they slowly open their eyes as you come closer or anything. Good, but that really was an awesome scene. I really love that book, by the way. I'm sorry, Talayla, you wanted to investigate it?
I did. I would like to investigate the one I am standing closer to.
All right, roll investigation. Okay, yeah, it looks like a statue.
I see a statue.
Hey, everybody, look!
I
It's
am
a statue.
I would like to. I'm a little upset that one zombie got away. And I'm gonna pick up one of the dead zombies and just toss it in between the statues.
Okay. All right.
Annoyus
Do a
is
strength
going
check
like
just to make
sees,
sure you don't
looks at him for a second. And kind of Annoyus is like, what are you doing?
This is science.
Annoyus is going to just sort of like walk away.
We have a renowned scientific program in House Imran. Just do not bother him. We do this all the time.
I don't know if you heard me, but do me strength just to make sure you don't fail. Yeah.
Can do.
Because if you crit fail, it's going to be hilarious.
That is a 20.
Dang it! So you fling this guy way through the door. He actually knocks the door open. So let me
believe the parlance of the times is I yeeted him.
Yes, that's correct.
I yeeted him through the door.
All right, so you start. So nothing happens to it as it goes. you see to the right as you go through the door. That's like more of the dirt and the just rocks coming from the outside where the building has collapsed. It seems like the ceiling has just come down. But to the left, you can see farther into the cave.
So I would like to investigate the sarcophagi.
Okay.
I guess it would be investigation rather than perception.
Yeah.
Which is.
Yeah, and you're not finding anything except some, burial clothes and stuff. Nothing of
Okay.
interest.
Well, Irifei is doing that. Anois is going to sort of move up to the door. Again, he's being very wary. He's like, but he just kind of like peeks in, as much as he can and sort of like looks at the dead zombie and sort of looks at things. And you can tell that he's debating like whether or not he should sort of like just try to like bolt through the door or not.
Yeah, as I was looking at the sarcophagi to see if there's anything tie of activation between that and the statues, but obviously not. So.
Aren't
I'd
rogues
like
supposed to have some sort of disabled trap ability, or is that not in this version?
I don't know. Kai, does rogues have disabled trap ability?
It is a magical trap and not a mechanical one.
Yeah.
Okay.
And so
Can I investigate the other statue?
go for it. Still a statue.
It is a statue.
Okay, and Noise is gonna come back down to that other door and see if he can see the other zombie.
Yeah, I didn't move him farther, but he ran for a straight minute, and he might be on his way back now or not, but he's a ways away. I didn't continue to move him, but he went kind of this way.
Can I do a general perception
He went that
check
way.
to try to figure something out about the magical trap?
That way. I'm sorry, what was that?
Can I do a perception check to try to figure out something about the magical trap?
Yeah.
Okay.
Good roll.
Yeah. I mean, the best you can see is like just the scorch marks along the. I mean, basically where the door frame goes, and it just seems to be pretty consistent where it's what it's guarding against is crossing that threshold.
Is there any writing on the statues or anything like that?
No.
I would like to investigate all along the walls to see if I can find any kind of either secret door or secret button or something other than this door that we seem not to be able to get through.
Okay.
Remind me what happened last time. You just got lasered when you tried to walk through
I
it.
got zapped for I had to do 2 deck saves and I rolled pretty well, so I got 3 I took 3 damage.
Okay. Yazor. I'm gonna kind of
investigation roll.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, so did I see anything on the walls?
No.
I'm gonna kind of like look at each statue, size everything up, kind of like get as close as I can without activating it, and like look in on either side, take a couple steps back, and then I'm just gonna full on sprint and try and dive through this door before the lasers get me.
All right. Give me 2 deck saves. That's 1 for each laser.
16 and a 19.
Okay, so you come at it. You see like that eye coming from one side, and so you kind of like definitely, move to one end, and then you go into a slide, and one hits right beside you, and the other one goes across your head, and neither hits you, and you are through.
Ha!
Can you disable it over there?
Just come on through.
Maybe.
Really easy.
Irifei, you have magical skill, do you not? Can you not examine this magical trap and learn anything about it?
I don't think there's much to learn about it other than, I can tell you how it operates.
Don't you have Arcana skill?
Yes, and literally I rolled a 20 on it,
Yeah.
and that got me nowhere.
Oh.
Yes, I can explain exactly how it operates. I just
You
don't know how to
walk
turn it
through the
off.
door and it zaps you.
Is there any
Oh, I mean, I got a
switch?
20 arcana. I know it uses this sort of magic and that sort of magic, and it flows this way, and it's very nice construction actually.
It's very well
Is there-
built.
Is there any kind of switch or some sort of feature on this side that looks like it might deactivate it?
No.
No.
And the is, and you know, he's like, hey guys, I'm just kind of wondering. We started out with 5 zombies. There are 4 dead ones. Maybe if we make the other one dead, it'll do something. Don't know. Magic isn't my thing, but just magic.
Or we could just run through. Yazor waves from the other side.
And always says, you know what, big guy? I like your style. So he's gonna he's gonna just he's gonna go for that. And I need to make what, 2 dex saving throws?
Yes.
Yazor's going to stand aside. He's going to clap some encouragement.
Oh, dang.
Nice.
So you do you learn these moves, by watching, but you decide to change tactics halfway through, and so you kind of juke to the left, and you're like, no, the other way, and you spin around, and the lasers just pass harmlessly around you, and you are through.
Okay, now I'm going to try.
All right, 2 decks.
I have a pretty high dex score.
Oh,
Ugh.
Oh, no.
please let one of the
Failure.
lasers like catch her right as she's like going through. It just like zaps her. The laser jumped up and bit me in the butt talk.
kind of what I'm thinking is the first one, like it looks so smooth. It looks so smooth.
Grateful
Where
as.
you're like flipping through the air, and like as the laser's like passing, right in front of your face, you're laughing at it, and then you turn around and you slip and fall, and as you're sliding through the door, the other one pops you right in the chest for 4 damage. But you are through.
Nice.
I mean, I could try an investigation check on the statue since no one else has been successful on that. I mean, I did have the Arcana one, but not the investigation.
Nah, you don't learn anything new.
Okay, yeah.
So I guess I'll try. So to do a dex saving throw, do I just click on dex, or is there a place that has dex saving throw specifically?
I think immediately to the right of that is the save box, and it'll have dex save. It's probably the same number, though.
Right under the box that says proficiency bonus
Oh, that's right.
is your saving throws.
Oh, that's what I was looking at.
And
I should do that too.
You actually do the exact same move as Talela, but you don't. You like land the finish and make it through. So
I give her
Okay,
the
so I
side eyes.
Annoyance gives her a golf clap.
oh, nice. And so as you're coming through, the first laser just kind of grazes your shoulder for 1 damage, but you expertly flip through the other one, and
that barely even strips off temporary hit points.
Right, yeah.
Yeah, I'm like seriously.
So y'all are through.
Woohoo.
Did it. We bested your puzzle.
Solved your late.
Yeah. Yes.
The answer
We did
was
not best it at all.
ballet.
Okay.
With the power
One
of
thing
dance.
one thing y'all notice is like there's you get the there's a smell of fire in the air and just a little bit of smoke. Not bad. It's not going to obscure your vision or anything like that. But you do kind of catch the whiff of a fire somewhat nearby.
Smell that?
No.
I thought it was like the singe from like those sick burns you guys took coming through the door. Just saying.
That is the smell of adventure.
Or that.
Or possibly more rat. We'll see. There's one that got away. It's around here somewhere. I'm keeping an eye out for that rat.
Okay. Roll perception.
Sure.
You know, I do have some rations. You don't have to eat rat.
I think he kind of likes it. I'm just saying.
No rat.
He prefers
Oh.
rat.
I will happily share my rations. I mean, I know our
I
houses
prefer
are
the taste
fighting
of
and
living
everything.
things. living things better than dead rations.
Do you eat the
And
rat
Noyes
alive?
is just sort of like he's just sort of like wandering. He's like looking down this hallway, sort of like kind of just drifting. This smell of smoke. He's like trying to see where it's coming from.
Okay. So as you come into this hallway, what you see is a larger doorway that's right in front of you, and then a smaller one to the right. If you take any sort of time to kind of inspect things, you first of all notice, the fire thing is coming from the right, and you might also notice that there's a little bit of light coming up from beneath the door to the right.
It's usually not a great sign.
It is probably who we were chasing.
Yeah, I guess. I was afraid you guys would say that.
Well, isn't this possibly your missing house member? Shouldn't you be concerned?
I guess. So.
And Noise, open the door.
Okay.
All right, to the one to the right.
Yes.
Okay.
He goes up and.
If you could roll me, I'm joking. It's fine.
I'm gonna back you up.
All right. So what you see inside is what appears to be like an apartment for someone. It is furnished. It the sheets on the bed look reasonably, nice. There's the desk over in the corner has it seems like it's been kind of ransacked recently, but everything looks kind of nice in here. There's a kind of cupboard to the left that looks recently used, and there is a fire in the fireplace, and it is going pretty hotly. And the reason is, as you look at it, is that there's a bunch of paper in there that's been set ablaze. To the south, there are two doors, two small doors, and otherwise there's no other exits, obvious exits in this room.
Well, Anois, being who he is, just walks in the middle of the room and just trying to get like a lay of the land. He sees the burning paper and he's kind of like, well, yeah, it's too bad. And but I'd like to, have him like maybe go over and check the desk and, see if he can get any like sort of relevant information from the desk. So would that be investigation or perception?
Well, there's actually not much left there. There's it looks like some pins and stuff have kind of been scattered onto the floor everywhere. The chair has been pushed aside. You're starting to kind of figure out that I bet someone just grabbed everything off this desk and threw it in that fireplace.
Practically speaking, there's no way to save any of the paper at this point, is there?
Some of it on the top is not very burned, and there are tongs, and so if you want to try to grab some, you certainly can.
Yeah, let me do that. I use the tongs and grab stuff out and stomp on it to put out the fire and
Okay.
see what I can salvage.
All right. So, what was on the top was a letter, and there most of it is kind of singed. It looked like it was a pretty substantial letter, but I'll read to you what you say. I was going to try to turn this into a handout, and I put this thing together in 2 days, so y'all got to live with it. It says, "Dearest Alashor, how it breaks my heart to get your last letter. Aranel asked what it said, and I told her nothing, and that you send your love. How I wish they never took you from university for this abhorrent task. Yes, love, I can hear you in my head explaining how many this will save, and have the dark elves to have the dark elves pick at each other, and not on those of outside. But surely you were not the one for this. A scholar? They have war wizards galore, but they are too precious, I think, for such as this. They do not want to spend that training on something so dangerous. But what am I saying? I should be the one reassuring you, not the other way around. Perhaps I should repeat your own words back to you. This is for a season, and so many seasons do we have together. Yes, let us dwell on," and it kind of trails off into ash at that point.
Does the Postal Service deliver here?
Well,
These are ruins that have been sealed for ages.
apparently they haven't been sealed that long there, big guy.
No, are only sealed on our side.
Yeah.
Is there
I'm going to roll perception just to see if there's anything of interest besides the burning fireplace and the like the cupboard. See if there's anything neat over in the cupboard. Maybe something that isn't rat. Just let's see.
Yeah, I mean, when you open it up, there's some, plates, saucers, and a great deal of canned and dried foods.
A severed hand.
And a severed hand.
I would like to flip over or dismantle the mattress to see if there's anything hidden under the mattress.
Dismantle it?
I want to,
You're like, hold on.
We're gonna flip this thing right over.
Whereas I was just going to look underneath the bed. I mean,
I look around at all these people ransacking this room, and I say, clearly, this person who is enemy to all of us has only recently escaped this room. We must go after them now. And I go to the doors down here, which are the only means of leaving, and I open both doors and see what there is to see.
Which one are you going to open first?
The one on my right, as I'm facing downward. So the one on the left, as we're looking at it.
Oh, the one on the left. Okay. So what you see in here is a closet, and there's various clothes in here. Looks like a nice little pile of dirty clothes in on one side. But as you're kind of looking around, you hit this dawning horror that there's something rotting in the corner. And as you step forward to take a look, you see the body of a drow.
Ooh.
Anyone I recognize, or is it too rotted to be able to tell?
If as you look closer, you do recognize it. It is Irafe.
The Irafe?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Not. It's
Irfe,
like our
why is there?
Irfe?
Yep.
Oh.
There's a corpse over here that looks kind of like you. Know anything about
me.
that, bud? Yes, like you.
You're a traitor. I say to our Irfe. You are in disguise, and I try to stab it with something.
It is obviously some magic. What are you doing?
Irfe, I'm stabbing you with all I'm worth with something. I don't know what weapons I have. Oh, I have a mace. I
Me
hate
or
my
the other
mace.
one?
You're clearly. I'm not very smart.
Your
Remember?
Your leader tried to storm out, ended up in the closet, found a corpse that looks like you, and is now trying to kill you.
Hey, somebody want to
obviously
stop
you're
her?
Like, you're the fake one.
I'm
Did you
trying to
realize this
stop
person
her.
knows how to
I
use
am.
illusions, right?
I am trying to stop
restrain
her.
Restrain. You know what? I'm gonna try and restrain her before like she does the whole stabbing thing and say, "Hey, let's just slower rolls here. You want me to roll for that for anything or just?
I mean, are you going to pose him? Are you going
I'm happy
try
to role play it and say you grab me and hold me back, and that's fine. And I'll be, yelling, "You're false. You are not who you seem to be. Show yourself." Irfe.
We're dealing with an illusionist here, someone who can put up magical walls and stuff. So maybe they could make something look like me. I'm just saying.
As you say that, the Irfe in the closet on the ground kind of smiles and goes, and then disappears.
Fairy fire. I cast fairy fire in the room. Just in case whoever it was is invisible. It will eliminate their invisibility.
Yeah, it doesn't pick up on anything.
That's okay. We're trying.
I would like to go investigate the spot where the illusion was.
Okay. You find some dirty socks. They smell.
Gross. Or does it smell recent? I hand them to the ranger and see if he can pick up a scent.
Annoyance looks at her and goes, yeah, they stink.
I would like to know, based on the clothing in the closet, can I guess what gender and or what race this person is?
Yeah, I feel like you should make your roll an investigation on that, but it'll be a pretty easy one. Go ahead and roll just to make sure you don't just whiff it.
I probably will. I have a -1.
Oh no, you definitely didn't.
Nope, you had a natural 20.
Nice.
So you are absolutely
green
positive.
means natural 20.
Yeah, this is a male elf.
Okay.
Annoyance is gonna pop open the other door and just sort of take a peek and see what's hanging out in there.
Okay. So this is actually something that Castle Ravenloft apparently does not have. It's a toilet.
Nice.
Oh.
Indoor plumbing?
Castle Ravenloft doesn't need a toilet.
This is true. Yes.
What is this strange contraption?
And the only toilet images I could find were super modern ones too.
Desecrates this place by pooping in it.
Do we all know that it was an elf living here?
I will tell everyone. Look at the clothing. This is it's an elf.
Yeah, and once she points it out, it's clear. Yeah.
Yazor just has.
That was, by the way, that was perfect. The way you said male.
Male.
That's great.
Yazor has a look of disgust on his face when he hears that it's an elf in this room, and he's going to push over this bookshelf.
Okay.
And reveals a
wall.
Just slams it down on the ground.
Can we tell which house, if any, this elf belonged to, or cannot get that much information?
You would highly suspect from the clothing that it's one of the more local groups of wood elves. I don't know the actual group names, so it's one of those.
Sure.
It probably has two Z's and a T and an apostrophe.
This yes, house.
Yeah.
House throat clearing.
Yes, quite familiar with that house.
Annoyus is just kind of like he's just kind of like wandering around. He goes back and he sort of sidles up to the door to just sort of see, and he's initially looking at the other side, like the door that they haven't gone through yet.
Yeah.
You probably want to look the other way.
So he looks the other way, and he goes, "Oh, this is bad."
So this, what you see there, and it growls at you, is an ogre zombie, and Talela and Yazor, when you do see it, you're going to recognize that's the hulking beast.
That's him.
That is him. We have found him.
We? You got mice in your pocket?
We have found him.
And let us.
Well, is the drow or the drow still with it?
No,
We're about to find out.
no, there's nothing with it. Let's roll initiative.
Let's roll initiative.
Okay. Obviously the first one.
That's a little better.
Didn't register the first time. I don't know if you can fix it, but
What
doesn't matter.
What should it be?
20. So I pressed the button, but it didn't register. So
Okay.
apparently it rolled twice.
Yeah, mine did the same thing.
What should yours be?
Mine's 9.
All right. Let us scoot over here. And Talela, it's your go.
Well, I'm going to stab it.
Yeah,
Might have to move closer to it before I stab it.
That's definitely going to hit it.
Nice.
Necromantic.
And it responds with, "Ah!" I'll need to move a little bit further, closer in to stabby stab.
Yeah. That's fine. Yeah, get me as close as I need to be.
My pleasure. My
Yeah.
my pleasure. Do you want to move any further?
Yeah, I can.
Action.
Yeah, I was gonna disengage and walk back.
Cool. You may do so. That's wise. What is your HP now?
It's 15. 11. It's 11.
Irfe.
Okay, so let's see. Let me do this thing. I think this is the measuring, so that my movement's probably what, like 30?
Should be, yeah.
Yeah, okay. So I can get within sight. So I'm gonna move first.
Are you gonna slide over that table? I'm gonna allow it if you
You
slide.
are.
Sure.
Yeah.
Do it.
Let's try to do it. So that's an acrobatics check or something?
No, I just I want to get.
No,
the
make
mental
him do it because if he fails, he can fall.
Okay.
And it'll be funny.
Sure. Your party betrayed you. Let's do it.
Says the other house. Here we go.
That'll do it. Yes, you very expertly
Okay.
slide across like Dukes of Hazzard, and you
Excellent.
are outside.
All right. Oh, there's a large zombie thing in front of me, and I'm going to. Well, usually this is a group thing. I'm going to go ahead and burning hands it because can't cast my second level spells. Already burned one slot, so I don't get a lot of spell slots. So it's a dex save for the zombie, and let me roll damage. Not so good. Oh well.
I'm gonna guess that an 11 does fails a save.
11 fails, so it takes the full 8 points of fiery burning damage, and it is on fire.
On
If
fire.
there's anything to burn, if there's any of it worth burning.
I mean, rotting flesh burns, right?
I think so.
Smells
Yeah.
so nice right now. The
Yes.
smell.
All right.
I prefer
Best
the
I can
dirty
do.
socks.
That's the
That's like
smell
It
of
is the
adventure.
smell of the destruction of Lot's enemies. It is beautiful.
All right. It did not like that one bit. It's gonna charge forward.
That's cool.
And
Bring it.
hit Earfay. Does it take damage on its turn for the fire?
I'm probably like not this turn because it already took damage. If it's going to take continuing burning damage, it would be on its next turn
Okay.
because I just lit it on fire this time.
All right.
It shouldn't get double penalized.
It's your funeral.
Mhm.
All right. Oh, Nat 1.
Ha!
All right. So I'm gonna have it.
My funeral, indeed.
Yeah, exactly. For that Nat 1, what I'm gonna say is it hits the wall with its swing, and it kind of starts crumbling that wall, and it gets its Morningstar lodged in there. We'll have to use that next round to pull it out, or he'll just drop it and swing and start swinging at you. Otherwise, Yazor. You're gonna have to navigate. You're gonna have to do a dex check to get through all the cans of Vienna sausages.
Trudging through the mess I made.
There's some spam there.
Some rat jerky.
I would like to use dash to move double my speed and end up right here.
Okay.
Maybe sliding across the table as well, since I saw it was so cool.
you're like taking a detour to slide across the table.
Yeah. I'll roll acrobatics for that. Oh no.
Oh no!
No.
I still have some of the debris from that I caused from pushing the shelf over behind me. I just kind of stumble my way across.
We'll just say like the table actually just collapses as you're going across, and you're like,
Under
oh!
my weight, it
Right.
just collapses.
Oh, but yeah, okay. So you're over there. Now with dash, you don't get an action, right?
Yeah, that dash is my action, so I'm done. I just wanted to get into the mix.
Is this 7? Is that how we're saying it? I think I pronounced it 15
I say
different
glad
ways.
of you to join us.
I came as quick as I could.
I see that.
As I get some of the splinters out of my clothes. I do like the image of everyone being outside the room and then just another crash as Yazar comes stumbling out into the hallway.
You're like brushing yourself
I am here.
off.
I am here.
What'd I miss? That's a big looking fella.
It's on fire.
Oh goodness. Okay, is it 7?
All right. Let me make sure everybody's close enough. Yes, everybody's close enough. I will cast Aid, which affects all 3 of my. Let's see. I can affect the 3. I guess I'll get the 3 nearest people to me.
Okay.
And they all get their hit point maximum and current hit points increased by 5 for 8
Nice.
hours.
Hit point maximum and current.
Mm-hmm.
No effect on me. Dark One's blessing. Already there.
I say many thanks.
Well, can
I
you
desperately
pick-
needed that.
Can you pick the 3?
I can,
Oh,
but would I know that that then wouldn't be affected? Would I be able to figure that out and know to get somebody else
I
instead?
kind
would
of
say
presume
so.
you'd know.
Yeah.
Yeah, he is in your house.
Okay,
That
then I'll
makes
get the other 3.
Yeah,
Okay.
just I'm good.
sense.
So
My necromancy will.
we
protect
add
me.
that to temporary hit points.
Mhm.
Your maximum and
Was
your
that-
current.
Oh yeah, so not
So
temporary.
I just upped mine 5 and then put 5 temp hit points. I wasn't sure what to
Yep.
do.
Let me move that
Okay.
into screen. I'm sorry. I'm just going to slip over there and do that real quick. Are you going to move any?
That is an excellent idea.
Yeah, I mean,
Let's see. I'm just gonna get right, behind the people who are better at fighting than I am.
yeah, and that won't incur an attack of opportunity because he's still working on getting that Morning Star out of the wall.
Can I still?
But you're
can I
you're actually pretty tough, I would think, because you're a cleric. But it's fine. I'm cannon fodder.
I don't
It's
feel
all good.
tough. I don't know. I have 24 hit points. Is that tough?
It's about
You
what I
brought
have.
with you 2 human shields. I don't know what you're afraid of.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
Human shield.
As long as I can
That's some
still.
offensive language right there, lady. Listen.
Drow shields.
What did you call me?
I'll just make sure I'm still in range to do.
Watch your tone.
To do a spell next time. Okay, so I'm good where I am.
All right, a noise.
We're just gonna do the. I'm just gonna shoot him. No sense in sort of trying to wade in there and stick him with my short sword. So.
Are you doing the Star Wars dice,
Yes.
Jeff?
I hit the button and it goes. So I'm gonna assume that's not a hit.
Actually, it is a hit. Zombies have crap,
It's a giant target.
Yeah, they have crap armor class too. So yeah,
They're just tough.
roll damage.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he's got a crap ton of hit points, but you're gonna hit him pretty much every time at least. Are you gonna move?
I'm gonna take like a step back because I don't really need to be super up in his grill. I'm cool with like that.
All right, Layla, what's going on? What's happening?
So if I move here, would that give me like a sneak attack advantage? Because would that be considered flanking?
Yeah.
Okay, that's what I want to do with my rapier. I don't have to roll stealth or anything. I can just
No.
move
Mm-mm.
there and hit it with the rapier.
And you got him. So roll that plus a d6.
I actually looked this up. It's 2d6.
Oh, it is 2d6.
What?
Oh, nice.
Well, I'm rolling 2d6.
That's what you get.
Got
Yeah.
a 2.
And that's what you get for
Still
correcting the
something. That's
Still
a lot of
something.
points. You did a lot. No, you did a lot. I mean, you did 11 piercing starting out. I mean, that's good.
Yeah, no, that's huge. And all right. Are you going to move any further?
I'm going to use my cunning action to disengage and go back to where I was. If I can do that. I think I can.
Yeah, that should be fine. Was that like you walk 10 feet one way and 10 feet the other?
Right.
And
Then I'm going to back up.
You're still in range of him, so that wouldn't
Well,
require disengage.
I guess I'm just going to
There you go.
back
Yeah.
up. Yeah.
Dang.
All right. Presuming he's still distracted, I'm going to move myself back because I don't need to be in melee range. I don't mind being in melee range, but I don't need to be in melee range.
Mm-hmm.
But otherwise, still flanking the person I'm supposed to protect, and give him a nice warm force blast of eldritch energy.
Nice.
If I can find it. Because I'm out of normal spells for the most part. No!
Nope.
Not very well. No. Oh well.
That fizzles quite dramatically as you cast
Yeah,
it.
well, he's on fire, so I'm good.
Yeah. All right. So I'll give him a little bit of fire damage as he successfully jerks his Morning Star out of the wall and he goes, ah!
Oops. Not in the face.
And so he that was his action, but he won't be distracted any further.
All right.
Azor?
Azor kind of looks around as everyone has just backed away,
Leaving you
from the battle, leaving him standing there in front of this ogre. And I'm just gonna charge on forward and rush in with my sword.
All right.
17.
Oh yeah.
8 damage.
You're like chopping like flaming bits of him off and knocking him everywhere.
Just right up in his face too. Just
The noise is like, well done. The sharp end. Yes.
Saven. Gosh, there's a lot of you.
Can I use the can I use my Sacred Flame cantrip again, or no? Well, I just clicked on it.
Yeah.
Can I use it again?
Yeah, you can use cantrips an unlimited amount of times.
Oh, okay. Well, then I do that.
It's the higher level spells that use up energy.
So, Dex saving throw for him.
Yeah, he missed that for sure. So 1d8.
Okay.
Oh, dang.
Yay!
Nice. And radiant damage is usually good against undead because a lot of the other stuff we're doing may be things that you can take like half damage from, but usually not radiant.
good call.
Why are you giving the DM ideas?
That's why they're so tough.
All right.
Nice.
Well, I'm just going to plunk him again. So let's see.
Yeah, that hits.
And
Dang. Good night, dude.
Nice.
Can you take over control of Crethin?
He just calls in to roll for you and then hangs up the phone.
I just need you to
Nice.
press the button for me. Very nice. Are you moving?
No. I mean, there's no point in me really moving.
Okay.
I'm in a good spot here.
All right. So Layla?
All right, I'm going to repeat that maneuver I did last time. I'm going to move up right here. And that gives me a sneak attack.
Mhm.
So I'm going to rapier him with let me move this out of my way with
Nice.
11 damage.
Oh, it's hurting. Y'all are knocking the snot out of this guy.
Nice.
And then I'm going to disengage and move back again.
All right.
I'm going to try the same thing I did last time. Hopefully better this time. We'll see.
More gooder.
Yay!
That's much better.
All right, that'll hit.
Yep.
8 points of force damage.
Okay,
Nice.
so this is the most important roll. Because if he makes the save, he gets to attack.
Hmm.
And he does.
Damn it. It's like just when I was going to get that necromantic energy.
All right. These are... Dang. Guessing 9 doesn't hit.
No.
He's like, come on! want to hit something. I've got this nice morning star. It's like, screw it all.
At this point, he just kind of kills himself out of shame. I mean,
Yeah.
Yazor's just going to spend his turn just being disappointed. I expected so much more out of you, zombie ogre. No, I will actually spend my turn slicing him up with a longsword. Ooh, an 8.
Yeah, you don't need to roll damage because he's only got 1 hit point, but he does make his roll.
6. I rolled it anyways.
Yeah.
He makes it, so he's still alive.
Yeah. Yeah, he rolled nat 20 on that one, actually. All right.
These undead things won't die.
Again.
All right.
They won't die again.
Yeah, they won't die again.
And
I'm going to do the same Sacred Flame again.
Okay.
So,
And
it's a dex save.
actually, this does not matter at all because he cannot save from radiant damage. So
Woohoo.
he goes down. It kind of collapses into a pile.
Mm. So clearly there's a way past the statues because there's an elf knows a way and that thing knows a way and we don't know a way.
Well, I think that the lasers probably don't go after undead.
Mm.
There's a door right here above us, right?
Right. Mm-hmm.
So, Anoyas, open this door.
Okay. He rolls his eyes. Sure.
All right. So as
Oh,
you,
hey, that's neat.
so as you
Mm.
come in here, you actually hear some chanting coming from the center of the room. And on the middle of this altar, you see the body of the priestess that you have been searching for.
I go
Well,
over to see
that's
if
not
she
good.
I
is
run up to the priestess
alive or
and
dead.
see if
Wait.
he or she still lives.
But the chanting.
Priestess means she.
Finish.
That is right. We are right. I have had wine. Okay.
If before y'all run forward, you might want to know the other thing I was gonna say.
And blah 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 blah.
Because
Upon
there's
seeing the priestess, Yazor says to Helswelver, apology accepted.
That is right.
So on the other side of the altar, you see an elven wizard who is chanting, and he hasn't noticed you yet. But as you come in, he kind of looks up and he's like, "No, not right now.
Yes, right now.
No, you don't understand. It's gonna go wrong. Just wait a second."
You don't.
What are you doing? Tell us what you are doing now.
I
Anoyas
cast
goes
Sacred Flame on
1.
him. Because I want to stop him right now.
It's a
This is gonna
figurative
go-
second.
This is going to
Sacred
go
Flame,
very
zap.
wrong for you.
All right, are y'all coming forward?
Oh,
Yes.
I am casting Sacred Flame on him.
Okay, so you see his eyes go wide and say, "Oh no, oh no."
Whatever he thinks is terrible, I'm going to think is good. Pretty sure.
He's an elf. I mean, natural bias and all that.
How dare you lay a
if she's
hand
casting-
on the priestess?
Well, if she's casting Sacred Flame, that means I'm going in with Eldritch Blast.
Yeah. So the body on the altar suddenly opens her eyes and lets out just this primal scream.
Rad.
And
Is that good or bad?
I'm actually going to run on top of the altar and see if she is okay.
Okay. Let's go ahead and get initiative going. Back. Let me first of all clear the initiative that we have.
Yes.
Let me get on the right layer so I can click on people.
Okay.
Let me just check initiative here. Okay. So the Alashor, who is the wizard, was surprised in your coming, so he is going to miss first round. Yazor, anything you want to do?
I would like. So what's happening with the priestess?
Her
Is
eyes.
the priestess sitting up or just still laying on the?
She's laying down right now. She has opened her eyes and is screaming.
Okay, I'm gonna run on past her and go after the wizard here. Although I don't think I can make it up there. So instead, I will do my 1-2 maneuver where I throw my hand axe at him first.
Okay.
An 8.
That is going to miss.
But I charge up after that.
Okay.
Just right on past the altar.
All right. And so the priestess very, very rapidly stands up and is panting. And you can see she's just enraged right now. The saving?
I want to know what's going on here. But my character's also not very smart.
Well, I mean, are you average intelligence?
I guess no. I think I have an 8.
Oof.
So I shake the priestess and demand that she explain what is going on.
Oof.
Effective.
So, go ahead and give me a wisdom roll.
That I have. I'm wise. I'm just not smart. Let's see.
Oh, I don't have everybody. I'm sorry, I didn't have the stream in battle here.
6.
Okay, with a 6, do you think that's been helpful?
She'll explain things to me in a minute. She'll calm down and explain. I'm sure of it.
This is working.
I'm going to try to stick pull the pincushion routine on Mr. Wizard there. So.
Oh yeah, that hits him.
Nice.
Let's.
Oh, nice.
Do that bit.
What the heck? All right, are you moving?
I'm gonna move back a little bit. There's something about this entire situation that does not seem great. I mean, I'm going to keep the wizard in range, but I'm just sort of like moving back.
Okay. Irifei?
Let's see. So I do not have a clear line of shot on the wizard, it looks like. So I'm going to move here, I think. To be close, I just need to have an angle. Let's see. Close enough. I'll just blast the elf.
All right.
Because why not? I don't want to talk to this guy. I'm actually average intelligence, but still, it's like.
Okay, yeah, that's
16.
That's gonna hit him.
Okay, 5 points of force damage, which he may have protection against if he has appropriate things up.
Helping the DM.
It's okay.
So Layla.
So I'm actually going to grab the priestess and attempt to pull her off the altar because I believe that I'm rescuing her.
Okay. You want to roll a wisdom save? Oh, a wisdom roll?
Yes. A wisdom save?
Wisdom. Oh, roll. They're probably the same number.
Okay.
You could just click wisdom.
Yeah. Oh, there we go.
Sorry.
So as you're grabbing her, and you look at her, what goes through your mind is, oh crap, she's undead, and she's pissed.
I immediately relay this to the party. Oh crap, she is undead, and she is pissed.
Oh. Okay, so what does that mean?
Not good things.
We should still kill the elf, though, right?
Most definitely.
Probably.
All right.
Speaking of which.
So the elf, Lashor, I need to keep remembering his name, is going to cast a spell at Irifei, Elf's acid arrow.
What? Okay.
Oh, sorry, 12. That was delayed.
12 will miss me.
Okay. It just shoots
I have
on
a
by
AC
you.
13.
All right.
But it
On a
doesn't
miss,
like splash
yeah,
or something?
it
or?
splashes as with for half damage. So
Okay.
So that gets you for 3.
Okay. More temporary hit points gone.
Yep. All right, and he's actually going to be moving backwards. All right. Azer.
I am going to charge in after him. How is he looking, by the way? Does he look not too damaged or pretty bad?
I mean, you've never been one to find beauty in an elf, but he's a handsome man. I don't know. Looks only to be maybe 250, 300 years old.
No, so he's young.
He looks fine.
Looks fine. Okay, I'm going to charge in and attack.
All right.
My longsword dueling style. So 14.
Yep, that's going to hit him.
Which I assume hits.
Yeah.
I'm hoping hits. That is a 7. And I would like to use my action surge and go again.
Okay.
And take another swing at him. 11.
That is going to hit barely.
And 12 damage this time.
Okay. That's great.
And I'm going to just stay put, hold my ground.
All right.
It just wants to cuddle.
So our priestess here is going to reach out, try to grab Zasaven with life drain. Ooh, that is critical hit.
Not great.
No, especially not taking out her cleric.
Okay, so that you need a Constitution saving throw of 13 is the goal there, and
Nope.
Ooh.
and all right, so your the damage is 7, and your maximum hit points go down by 7.
Okay.
All right, and it's your turn to get revenge.
You bet.
Do you have another instance of turn undead, or might be
Yeah.
my feet?
I don't.
I mean, you got lots of cleric stuff. You haven't used many of your spells.
How can I tell whether I can do turn undead again?
Oh,
Let's bring that up. Real quick.
It probably won't tell you. Hold on. What's your level 3?
Mm-hmm.
I'll try to find cleric while you. Why don't you look at your spells and see if you have something more useful? Because there might be.
Yeah.
I don't feel like I have a great deal that's useful. So
You start with
I'm
2
gonna
such
do-
effects. Looks like
Oh, nice. Okay, so
you can channel divinity twice, I think.
Cool. Let's go with it.
Okay, so I can do turn undead again.
If you want.
Yeah.
If it takes
I'll go ahead.
damage, it will ruin the effect. So there's that.
Yeah,
But
but
it
I
would
want
let
to
us
get it.
question the elf.
I do want to get her off of me without
Sure.
taking an attack of opportunity. So I think I will do the turn undead. In the name of Loth, get your foul presence away from us.
All right, and wisdom saving throw. That's what I was looking for.
Yep.
I'm guessing a 10 does not make it.
No, it's a 12.
All right. The home chick is going to start running away. All right. Do you want to move or anything?
If she's fleeing from me, that's fine. I'll just take a couple steps back if I can.
Okay. Noise?
Anois is going to move to sort of get a better angle on the wizard. So, and then we're gonna, again, let's play pin the arrow in the wizard.
Okay, that is going to hit.
Okay.
Okay, 6. Cool.
I like this Anois.
He's not quite as annoyous as we thought.
All right.
I have that effect on people.
Your face.
I am going to do similar. I'm going to move up here so I continue to have a clear line of shot on the wizard, I think. And just test that theory out. Yeah. So I'm going to do another Eldritch Blast. There's one thing Warlocks know how to do. It's Eldritch Blast. over and over again at a very long range.
Yeah, that is
8.
going to
No,
miss.
no, I don't. No, not at all. Currently, this one doesn't.
All right, Talila.
Okay.
Layla.
I think I'm going to use my short bow on the undead priestess.
Okay. Oh yeah, that hits.
And oh well.
Nice. Okay. Let me think. Okay.
I don't like where those lines are.
I'm good with it.
I'm not a huge fan. Just saying.
He's gonna cast sleep. At this point, it's gonna catch the Saven, Noise, and Yazor, and he's gonna cast it as a second level.
Of course he is.
Hey, I learned all of this from you, Jeff.
Thanks, Jeff.
All right, so what is it? Slash roll. Oh wow,
That is too many numbers.
Garbage rolls.
What is that?
All right, who has the lowest HP?
Well, mine went back up. Mine was, I thought, supposed to be 16, but
oh, you're not in the range.
Back. Oh, okay.
I am at 33.
I'm at 33 as well.
Okay, so
and Hillary's may be lower,
right?
But she's on mute right now.
Oh, okay.
I have 17 hit points.
17. Okay, so you fall asleep.
Kafunk.
Is there no sleep?
But isn't she drow? Did they have that immunity or no?
Oh.
Oh. I knew somebody was going to outsmart me.
Silly boy.
I know.
No, why are you putting all? Nope, that's a book. You don't need that.
There you go.
Hey, I'm doing this.
So
for
she
y'all's
is immune
advantage.
to sleep.
Oh.
And that elf should know better. But anyway,
he should.
But he panicked. You know,
He did
it
panic.
happens.
I knew somebody would outsmart the DM sometime today.
I've been helping you all night. I don't know what you're talking about.
You have been. All right, so he's
just like, I don't sleep. What are you talking about?
He's going to take the opportunity attack and hightail it out. Yazar, you want to give me an attack?
Yes, I do. 24.
Oh, yeah, that definitely hits.
9 damage.
Oh, dang. He's so close. So he's coming, he's going to run. I'm going to shift the view over here a little bit. He's running toward these rocks are like this just kind of pile that seems to be going up, and there does seem to be like a gap at the top. That's probably where he got in the first place. But it will take him a turn to climb that, so I'm not going to just scoot him out that hole immediately. And so we'll shift things back over here. Yazar, it's your turn again.
Let's see. I don't want this guy to get away. I'm going to go after him. Just right after him on those rocks. Charge in and swing. 15.
15 will hit. Damage?
Wait, no whammy, no whammy. 8.
Ooh. Tell me how he dies.
Nice.
Ooh.
I think as he's scurrying over these rocks, panicked, Yazor just comes running full speed, launches off a little boulder, and just like, like downward stab Link style, just jump into the air and right on the back.
Nice.
And he does that little
Yeah. A little fairy comes out of the rocks and says, "Hey, listen."
and then you find some shrubbery and cut that down too.
Break all the pots in the room.
All the pots.
Yep.
This whole process takes you like 25 minutes and we wait.
Yeah.
All right. So home chick here is going to sees.
She's still undead?
Yeah, she's still fine. She was just turned, and now she's not.
I thought
been
killing the wizard was
she
for
was turned. I'm
sure
sorry.
going to break the spell.
Yeah.
Well, that's an idea. Apparently not.
All right, so she's hightailing it.
But she's no longer turned. She doesn't. Have to.
She took damage. The effect ends.
What did she take damage?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Oh yes, she
Got her
did.
with the short bow.
Thank you.
Now we're all gonna die.
Oh yeah, y'all should not have told me that. All right, well she's gonna come down here then, and she draws out her sword. And she's
Oh dear.
She's got a sword.
And then she's going to, first of all, she's going to stab a noise with a 10.
Nope, no hit.
Okay.
I'm on a 14.
Well, that she did not like one bit. And so she is going to. She's gonna try it again. Same. Dang it! My bad, guys. I just do not roll well.
Yep.
Is this saving?
I'm gonna try my old standby, my cantrip. Sacred Flame. So she gets a dex save.
Okay. She rolled a 1, so I'm gonna guess that did not save. So pops her with 7. Dang. All right. Nice.
Well, since the bow's out, I guess. Do I have to take an action to draw my short sword?
No, it's a free action.
Okay. All right. Well, draw the short sword, and he kind of drops his bow, and there we go.
Oh yeah, that hits.
We'll see.
How are y'all hitting everything and I'm hitting nothing?
So we don't roll like Crethin.
Jeff, you need to roll for me from now. Are you gonna move?
I'm not
Okay.
not trying to provoke an attack of opportunity.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
I think it's safe. The way she's been rolling.
My background is soldier, so he's sort of like if he can, his mindset coming in is like if we can sort of like kill things from afar, that's best. But he's sort of battlefield savvy enough to say, if you're being pressed, don't, and just saying.
Okay. All right. Eldritch blasted him.
Yeah.
Nice.
My old standby, and it usually hits things that might otherwise go intangible. So for nothing, but that's okay. Still 2 points.
Okay. Layla, she is not looking good.
I'm gonna jump up onto the altar for a sneak attack.
Nice.
Okay. Oh, yeah.
Nice.
Oh, wait, she doesn't have that power. I thought she did. Never mind. How'd she die?
I stab her right in the face.
Nice.
And I scream, "What the heck was all of that about?" I'm just so confused. And I pull the rapier out and she dies.
And she goes, I can explain it very simply. Ah. All right. So, you have rid the area of the cursed elf threat.
Yeah, we'll need to court back that body so we can have it interrogated later by someone who knows how to speak with dead. I don't.
Oh, I stabbed it in the mouth. She's not gonna be talking.
No, the wizard.
Oh, I gotcha.
Nice.
The wizard that Yazor is just repeatedly stabbing.
Yeah.
Yazor, do not stab it in the face.
What?
We need the head.
I look over. I'm still stabbing without looking.
Head.
Yeah.
You want the head? Just the head.
We just need the head.
So yeah, that's congratulations. Y'all have defeated Elashor. He was he was actually a professor, a necromancer, but he was sent by the Elven nations to kind of sow discord amongst the Drow, and in order to confuse things and make y'all turn against one another. But y'all have saved the evil race from the good guys. Congratulations.
Yay.
I forgot. I had written down something I was going to say to this bad guy when I killed him, and I forgot to say it. I was going to tell him he'll have no more seasons with his loved one.
Oh, dang.
I will pretend that you said that.
Yeah. I want to, in my head, I had it all planned out where I was going to stab him and whisper it in his ear, and I just totally got trapped in the heat of the moment and just ended up killing
him.
Just kept stabbing him.
So as y'all were walking back home, you like turned to Layla and it's like, I could have said that. It would have been so great. Oh,
You should have said that. That would have been so great.
When we tell the priestesses this,
But she didn't.
Always happens to me.
Yazor, it is okay. In my mind, you said it. I will tell everyone at home that you said it.
Thank you.
And if any of these other people say that you didn't, then I will say that they are lying, because they are.
Anoyas rolls his eyes very noticeably at the both of them.
All right.
That was awesome.
Well, thank y'all.
That was fun.
A lot of fun.
That was really fun.
So I really appreciate it, and
Yeah,
we definitely.
Thank you for running.
Since we're all stuck at home.
I'm not. Post office never closes. In the
nice.
In the with the threat of impending plague, people have to get their Amazon packages.
Mm-hmm.
That's legit. So,
understandable.
But yeah, I appreciate y'all coming in really at the last minute, because I think Tuesday we decided to do this, and so I really appreciate y'all dropping everything and joining me. I had a lot of fun.
Anytime.
Yeah, thank you, and please do it again. I'd be willing to play anytime.
Yes.
All right.
As long as my schedule works.
Yeah.
Getting the hang of
Yeah, I'd
D&D.
love to do it again.
Yeah, this is a good one.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so I'll tell y'all a couple of things about the dungeon. If I hadn't made the mistake on sleep spell, his goal was to get outside where y'all would have disadvantage.
With the sunlight.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
right outside, there's like this whole another map of just grass, and he was trying to get y'all over there. The lasers, y'all. There were several things y'all could have done, but one of them was just use the undead as a shield to walk underneath it. But diving through is much more epic. And
Yeah.
it definitely, and since I did steal the idea from Neverending Story, that brings me back to that scene.
That's what I was going for.
Oh, and I forgot. The other thing is one of the rats in the first room is actually his familiar, and so if y'all had killed both of them, he would not have prepared the ceremony, and the priestess would be dead, but she wouldn't have been turned. Basically the ceremony went wrong, and she got turned into a white instead of what he was intending.
What was he intending? I mean,
just another one of his kind of zombies. That wouldn't have been nearly the threat, but yeah.
See, if you had gone along with my craving for rat, we wouldn't have had that problem.
I had no problem with the craving for rat, man. No judgment over here.
It just rat doesn't sit well with me. It gives me indigestion.
It is an acquired taste, I mean, when you're used to mushrooms.
Yeah, I have to eat fantasy Tums after that. After I eat rat.
All Crethin eats is wolf steaks.
Nice.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah,
I
no
was
beer.
also watching this on Twitch, so now I have 4,000 techno coins, and I am ready for Sunday.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. So we're gonna run Star Wars on Sunday, and y'all can use those points on dice.
I shouldn't have used all my points on jokes in chat.
Yeah. Yeah. Star Wars is like the insane multiple dice rolling system, and so bonuses actually add advantageous dice to your roll, and so you can use all that on Sunday. We'll be back.
Very nice.
Cool.
I will be there.
Awesome.
So how does this points thing work?
So if you're on Twitch, there's
I am.
There's a little icon right below the chat text thing.
Okay.
And if you hover over it, it says Techno Points, and then it gives you a lot of options of what you can do.
Okay.
The black die and the blue die are what we're going to be using on Sunday.
Okay.
It's a lot of fun to interfere with the Star Wars PCs as they play.
The Star Wars is not a serious game. Last time we spent a lot of time in traffic and at Narshada Walmart, getting a little RC car,
waiting in long lines and all of those mundane things.
Yeah,
it's fun though to watch you guys play.
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Okay. Cool.
Awesome. Well, thank y'all again, and
Awesome.
we will. We'll definitely do this again. Well.
Yeah, thank you for whoever hosted the Zoom thing. That this worked out perfectly.
Yeah, that worked great.
Of course. Yeah. Anytime, and anytime. Feel free.
All right, I'm gonna stop the stream and appreciate it.